Valerie from Kewaskum, Wisconsin.
I'm Rebecca from Springfield, Massachusetts.
I'm JC from Marshfield, Wisconsin.
I'm Ashley from Connecticut.
I'm Gina from Wisconsin.
Hi y'all, I'm Chase from Texas.
I'm Anna from Madison, Wisconsin.
I'm Adrian from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Rachel from Arizona.
I'm Rosie from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
This week we have heard many speakers on the topics of gender equality and social justice.
They have all made a big impact on the way we think about important issues.
From talking about social justice in business and negotiation,
To gender inequalities in the Middle East and Africa. Their personal stories have shaped our thoughts and actions.
As we near the end of the week,
It's time to think about how we can apply what we learned in our own communities.
But not only in the immediate future.
But also in 10 years. After all, we are society.
we are the future.
Without further ado, here's our video.
I'm Kane, I'm from the U.S., and when I get home, I will expand my experience from the WELS program to my community and school.
Hi, I'm Zane, I'm from Texas, and when I get back from WAS 2013, I am going to tell everybody I can about the social injustice and inequality and see if I can't raise awareness in order to help better the inequalities.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Moore from Angola, and from going to World Affair 2013, my plan is to go back to my island and try to implement some of the ideas and stuff that I have been saying here at Carroll University, Wisconsin, because I believe some of the stuff are rich and they could improve the world of tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Will Blackley. I'm go to Hereford Sixth Form College in England, and after attending the World Affairs seminar, I want to get involved in an organisation at my at my high school, which works towards improving women's rights in Iran.
My name is Jen Ongley. I'm from Madison, Connecticut. When I get back to my town, I hope to help the administration completely revamp our dress code in our health classes, because right now we are teaching the girls at my school that they are defined by their sexual appeal to men, and that instead of preventing men from raping women, we are teaching girls to make sure that the men rape the other girls, so instead of them. So I hope to change that.
Hi, my name's Mara Zinnan. I'm from Wisconsin. When I return home, I'm planning on implementing some initiatives in my school to raise money for the Cameroon Initiative trip in May of 2014.
When I get home, I plan to use the old netbooks from my school to start a program sponsoring a school in Africa.
I am Tabitha. I'm from Chicago. And after the World Affairs seminar, specifically this one, it being a little bit more business-centric, it speaks to me because I am in business and retail, and I eventually want to open up my own retail store for home goods, retail home goods. So this experience has inspired me to really get on that, and to not only make it a dream but a reality, and to maybe start my own e-commerce site, to start small and get some backing so that I can eventually get a loan. Thank you, Wendy Bowman. And then hearing Jay, it kind of got me thinking that I should not only have a business but have it somehow give back to the community, so like a buying home for homes project. So thanks, World Affairs Seminar.
When I go home after this conference, I think I'm going to be a bit more open-minded. I am a super hardcore feminist, like a really rebellious person. So anything that is like against the system, I am all about. But this conference has taught me to work with the system to achieve gender equity and social justice.
After experiencing WAS 2013 or WAS, whichever you prefer, I think what I'm going to bring home is, I guess, the general awareness of gender equality, because I suppose it's an issue that nobody really focuses on anymore. People think it's just like, oh, it's, you know, disappearing or whatever, but it's not. It's still here.
Lewis from East Hampton, Massachusetts. In 10 years as a leader, I will make sure that men and women have equal pay in the workforce.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Solberg. I'm from Norway, and in 10 years, if I'm the leader of my country, I want to encourage women to go into education in the fields of maths and sciences, because that's a field where they are underrepresented.
Hi, I'm Keely, and in the next 10 years, I would like to become an international sexologist, which sounds a little weird, but I would like to go to communities around the world and kind of teach people what healthy relationships look like and healthy sexual relationships look like, because not a lot of places have that, and I think that will really empower women and in turn help the community become better.
Okay, so 10 years from now, the changes I hope to have made are that hopefully I will be elected into public office at the federal level, and the changes I want to make are to start introducing bills that people are too afraid to introduce, or possibly in reference to the question of like transgender, whether that's a question or not, or that's an issue that should be addressed. I want to introduce things that should be introduced but never have been introduced thus far because people are too scared to, or support bills and legislation that further support gender equity, such as like if females and males still aren't being paid the same, that's something that needs to be addressed, and I will definitely support legislation such as that. So that's where I see myself in 10 years.
Cora from England, and in 10 years' time I want to move equality awareness to South America, because I don't feel a lot of people think about that place.
I'm Luke from Illinois, and in 10 years I plan to help enforce communication between members of opposite genders or different races in order to increase an understanding and promote gender and...
After listening to all the seminars and how they have affected the other delegates,
we would like to share personal reflections and what actions we will be taking.
Alright, when I get home, I will share our story and explain how many women in the Middle East have been repressed unfairly.
Overall, this seminar has taught me, like, not to judge, not to disrespect anyone, no matter, like, the way they look, the way they are, the way they talk, anything like that. Like, it's really shown me that I need to work on not judging, and everyone should be loved equally and shown respect no matter what.
After World Fair seminar, going back to my little village, I plan to tell all of the stories that I've heard from our speakers to all my friends, and hopefully they will tell people they know about it, and the word will spread. And in 10 years, we are going to make the world a better place.
So one of the things that I plan on doing is, after listening to Geneva Johnson speak, she recommended that if you see something wrong in society, write to people, tell people about it, make your voice heard. And one inequality that I found was that, I'm sure many of you took the AP test, and when you take standardized tests, they have boxes, and you have to say, you know, are you male or female? And one of them is when you have to reference how much college education your parents have had, you have to say, the options are mother, father, female guardian, male guardian. Whether you agree or not with the idea of same-sex marriage, you can't ignore that it doesn't exist. So I would like to write to them to change them.
So I was really inspired by the group who traveled to Cameroon. And I really was been praying about thinking of taking a mission trip to a third world country after hearing that.
So this World Affairs seminar really caused me to reconsider things, and one of the things was that it made me look in the future and consider my goals.
And so I guess I want to start a business in 10 years and follow my own passion.
Okay, after having the talent show last night and talking to my friend, we're deciding to go back to our school and having a system-wide talent show to support money, or to raise money to support the Cameroon mission in 2014, so that we can, even though we're not physically there, we are mentally there, providing support and helping them find more computers, because technology is a huge thing at our school, and I feel it's a really important part to learning.
After attending this remarkable seminar, I plan to take the inspiration of Sahar and make a statement with art and a video to be shared with my peers and the women in the Middle East, promoting awareness and equality. Additionally, I plan to check out and join Kiva, which I learned about at the seminar, in order to make a difference for many hard workers globally.
And because of the seminar, I've been more inspired to seriously consider trying to lead women of our generation in politics. I'd like to get involved with that.
Before coming to the World Affairs Seminar, I was unaware that gender inequity and social injustice were a developing challenge. Along with that, I did not know that people our age could be so passionate and so involved in solving these issues. Also, I didn't know that so many people could run to a mic so fast. But with all of this in mind, what I plan to do now after experiencing the seminar is to voice my opinion much more. The one thing that has been evident throughout all the lectures we have listened to is the power of the voice. We all have the power to change traditions we see unfit. We just have to have the courage to voice them and let our words be heard. And finally, I feel like I can do that.
I would just like to say thank you for listening to our presentation, and we want you to think about what you're going to do either when you get home or in 10 years from now. And we would just like to say thanks to our counselor, Dave. Dave!
A lot of the discussions and debates that we had were eye-opening to myself, as well as to other people in our group, and made me consider some changes in my life just as much as they made them consider changes in their lives as well. So, thank you very much for the group.